based on the swings to apply trend line resistance, trend line support, and we base on the swings to create what we call support and resistances. Oh yeah. So today I want us to go through support and resistance. In forex trading, we have something called support and resistance. And what is support and resistance? Support and resistance, these are strong turning points in the market. Support is the zone below the market price, or support is on the low swing lows, and then resistance is on the swing highs. I have some trying to check out something here, then I want to share it in your group. Trying to check it here. Give me just a few seconds. Let me share them. I'm done sharing them. So we have support and resistance in the market, and this is what it is. Resistance, we have what we call a resistance level. A resistance level in general means an obstacle. Like, for example, like in forex, resistance is something which stops the price from rising further. Resistance, it's something that stops the market from rising further up. The resistance level is the top price point on the chart where traders expect market to go down from the resistance level. So this is how it is. For example, when you are in your house and you have a ball. If you have a ball and then you try to this is your house. Let's get a big space. So this is your house. And a good house should have a ceiling. So this is a ceiling. And when the house has a ceiling, then it should also have a floor. So this is the floor. Then here is our door. So people enter from here. And then when we are inside the house, we be within the area of ceiling. We will be within this space. We'll be within this space. Between the ceiling, this is the ceiling, and then this is the floor. So when you are inside this house, you have your chair here, you're sitting down. You're sitting down there, then you have your ball, you have your ball there. So when you try to to when you to when you try to bounce this ball down, when you throw this ball down to come here, when you throw it down with a lot of pressure, then it will bounce off from the floor, coming up to the ceiling, to bounce off from the ceiling, coming down to the floor. And then when you happen to be still standing and then you try to apply more pressure, for example, from around this area as it's coming down, when you apply more pressure, it will still bounce off from the ceiling, from the floor, going up to the ceiling, on which it will bounce back down. So it means that there's something that is resisting the ball from going beyond the ceiling, and then being the fact that there is a floor here, it cannot go beyond the what? Beyond the floor. So when the ball reaches here, it will come down, and when the ball reaches the floor, it will come up. So the floor, so the ceiling is like our resistance in the market. So the ceiling is like our resistance. Then the floor is our support. Meaning, when the market buys when the market comes down, reaches a support area, and then it starts coming up. When it comes up and reaches a certain point, it bounces off, and then it starts to go down, and then it starts to go down. So when it comes down, it will reach, actually, so this is how it is. We find support and resistance basing on the swing lows and swing highs. So the major thing, it's all about finding the first swing low. When you find the first swing low, you have found a support level. For example, this was the first, this ball came here and it bounced off from here. So when it bounced off from here, it created a swing low. So this swing low becomes our, this swing low becomes our what? This swing low becomes our, it becomes our area of attention, for support. Actually, it becomes our support area. We identify it as support. So when the market, so you just identify that area, it becomes an area of attention, meaning that in future, when the market comes down, it will likely bounce off from that area because it happened before. So when the market comes down again, starts coming down again, and it reaches this horizontal level, and then it bounces off this area and it creates a swing low and it starts moving up, it means that it has confirmed that area as a verified support. The first time it's just an area of identification, but then actually the first time we don't consider it as support, but then when the market comes again and bounce off from that area, that's when it's confirmed as a strong verified support. And on support is an area of buyers. Support is equal to buying opportunities, or it is an area of buyers. But wherever the market will come down and reaches that support level, buyers will come in and push the market up. So support is equal to buyers. So here when the market comes down back to the support level, buyers got in and they started pushing the market up. And then resistance is equal to sellers, meaning that wherever the market will reach the resistance level, sellers will come in and push the market down. Resistance is an area of sellers, and then support is an area of, is a zone of buyers. So this is the market. The sellers pushed the market down. It came down, and then buyers came in and they started pushing the market up, creating a swing low. The moment you identify a swing low, it becomes that area you apply your line, and then it becomes a support level, meaning that in future, when the market comes down to this area, buyers will come in again to push the market up because it is a support zone. So when the market comes down, then buyers come in. Sorry, after the market buying, then sellers got in, they started pushing the market down. So as traders, we'll be patient waiting for the market to come at support. When it comes at the support, we get price action confirmation to buy. And why do we be buying? Because this is a zone of buyers, and buyers will be pushing the market up. So sellers, they push the market down up to that area. Then buyers got in and they push the market up again. Then when the market reached the resistance zone, sellers got in. So support level, buyers are ever waiting there. You cannot see it by your naked eyes, but buyers are ever waiting at the support zone. And when we are trading, we buy from support. When you check at the image, like the group image, which is having traders algorithm, bearish, which is having, what's the trend? Bearish is the price at resistance. Yes, if yes, you sell. Then if the trend is bullish, is price at support? Yes. If yes, you buy. If no, we don't do what? We don't buy. Actually, that group image everyone should do. You can. I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share it, or everyone can download it from the group from the group, then you can have it to guide you as you keep on moving. So this is how it is. Resistance, sellers are ever there, even though you cannot see it by naked eyes, but sellers are ever there waiting to push the market down. Or, in simple words, institutions or big investors are waiting for the market to reach at the resistance zone and they push the market down. Yeah. So here, this market reached the resistance. Sellers then after buyers pushing up, the market reached the resistance, and then sellers came in and they started pushing the market down to come back to support. When the market reaches support level, it will have to bounce off. Buyers will be waiting there and they will push the market to come up again. So when it reaches resistance level, then sellers will come in to push the market down. So meaning that buyers and sellers they just be moving within a certain range, which can be trending market, trending range, or sideways market. But today basically, I'm focusing on to you understanding what support and resistance are. These are strong turning zones in the market. And by the way, these zones, the market respects these zones. The market respects these zones. Over here, they're saying that the simple language is roof resistance, roof, which is like the resistance, and then floor, which is like the floor, which is support. The strength of support and resistance can be seen through the frequency of price return or retest in the zone. If it happens, it means that the breakout zone is not strong. Make sure it is a fresh zone. So this is what I was. This is what I'm. This is what I was telling you that we are interested mostly into finding one swing low. For example, here, when you find this first swing low, it becomes your support. When it becomes your support, it means that in the future, it means that you'll be patient and wait for the market to come back in this area. When it comes back at the support zone and the market gives you price action confirmation, you do what? You buy. Why are we buying? Because this is a support zone and support is an area of buyers. And then for and then for resistance, the only thing that you have to do is to find a swing high. When you find a swing high, you apply your horizontal lines and that becomes your resistance. So here the market reached the support zone, tried to break through, then the market bounced off and then gave confirmation for buying at bought, and we had already found our swing high for our resistance. Then the market bought and came reached our resistance zone. gave confirmation for sales, and it sold coming down back to support. When the market reached the support, gave confirmation for buy, and it bought. So this is how it is. The forex trading market is like our local market. The forex trading market is just like our local markets, whereby these local markets, when you go there in the and when you go there during certain time, you can find that there are very many people who are buying, and then okay, like we find that there are very many people who are buying compared to the people who are selling. People who are selling within the market. And then there is other time when you can go there and find that people who are selling are more than the people who are buying things. I normally give an example of, like, for example, me, I do I love shopping my things from my grocery from Nakasero Market. And in Nakasero Market, when you go there, if you want to get fresh things, you go there very early in the morning. So when you go there very early in the morning, at around 6 a.m., you'll find that there are very many people who have come to buy food, buy fruits and spices. These are the people, restaurants, hotels. They do go in Nakasero Market very early in the morning. So when you go in Nakasero Market very early in the morning, you find that the people who are buying are very many, and the people who are selling are very few, because people are stocking food for their homes, or some people are buying food for their restaurants and hotels, because hotels, they started preparing food from morning. So when you go there in the morning, you find hotel people, restaurant people, they are stocking food. Actually, most of the markets, I think, because there's another market that is near almost where I stay, but also when you go there in the morning, you find that restaurant people and hotel people are they're doing what? Buying things. So, very when you go in the morning, you find that buyers are more in the Nakasero Market, but then so you find that buyers are more than the sellers. But then when you happen to go in Nakasero Market around 1 p.m., you find that if buyers are very few compared to the sellers. Buyers are very few compared to the sellers. So that's how also the market is. Even if it is a buying market, it doesn't mean that there won't be sellers. There will be sellers, but very few sellers. Just like my favorite pair, gold. Ambrose, I hope you have made money today. Gold has completely respected our weekly analysis, and all our trades today were fully in big profits. So, when you go into the forex trading market is also like that. It doesn't mean that the candles are only going to be buying. They'll be buying while having in some few sells. And these few sells, they'll be in there to create swing highs. If it's a buying trend, sellers will be in there to create swing highs, and the market will be also able to create swing lows, and whereby these swing highs and swing lows, it's where we shall be having our resistances and support, which will be helping us to find buying opportunities. If it's a buying opportunities, if it's a buying trend, because we have to be buying from support. So both participants have to be there, both buyers and sellers. But then when you look onto the direction the market is taking, you can clearly see that it's a buying what? It's a buying trend. I love buying trends because most of the along my forex trading journey, I I found out that I do make more money when it's a buying trend than when it's a what? When it's a selling trend. I don't know why, but that's it to me. Yeah, and maybe also being the fact that the pair that I trade gold, it's been buying most of the times. Just like this year, gold has bought more than it has sold. Yeah, so that's why maybe I love buying more than selling. Yeah, so that's why even I use examples of buying trends. Yeah, but you shouldn't forget that we also have a selling trend. So you do not expect to buy from support and you think that candles are only going to be buying all the time. No, they can buy just like you see here. So candles can buy rapidly just when the market reaches the support zone, you get confirmation. The market can buy just rapidly, just like you see here, or it can buy and then having some few sales, but then it continues its what? Its direction, just like here it bought, reached the resistance, sold a bit, and then it bought again more. So the that's how the that's how the market is. Resistance is an area of sellers, whereby sellers will always be there waiting, and then support, just like you see. Another example is here. When you look here, this market, it first touched this area here, then it bought. Then later, so someone who was following up this market would have identified this level as a support level. Later, later in future, the market came back at this area. So when the market came back in this area, someone was waiting for buying opportunities. So when the market reached this area, got the price action confirmation and bought. Why did he buy? Um, why did he buy? Ambrose, why do you think that person bought?
Because
Ambrose?
yes,
Mm.
please.
Yeah, why do you
He
think
bought
this person bought?
because the market came to a support zone, and he managed to get a confirmation, meaning that
Mm.
it didn't penetrate the support zone, but instead it continued upwards.
Mm. Very good, thank you. So he bought because the market came at the buyer zone or support zone and then got what you call confirmation and bought. Because support is an area of buyers and the market you have to get off from that area. So the market bought and then later tried to calm down a bit, tried to be in some kind of consolidation, and then later came back again in the same zone, our support zone. Market formed confirmation and someone bought again. So this is the second time someone is buying. So the first time you just identify, the area, the zone, and then wait for a directional move into that zone. When the market comes into that zone, we wait for what you call price rejection and then market confirmation. And then when you get price market confirmation, and then you buy because the market will be going up. So the market bought, later came down again, formed price rejection, and the market fall bought further. So that's how support is. Same thing to resistance. Here, this market came from down, market came from down and it bought. It was a Desmond. Which trend was this?
This was a bullish trend.
Oh, very good. Then Douglas, in the bullish trend, what do you do? Do we buy and sell?
No, we don't buy and sell in the bullish trend.
Mm,
Yeah,
we do what?
we only buy in the bullish trend.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only buy in the bullish trend. So this was a bullish trend that the market bought, um, bought from here up to that area. Then sellers started getting what we call rejection. So buyers started getting rejection. Buyers started getting rejection from sellers because sellers wanted to create this, were targeting to create a resistance area. So you don't just find the market that is resistance just there. So no, sometimes you can find that by the time when you are not on the charts, the market bought and created a swing high, which is a area of resistance. Or sometimes you can find that the market is buying, and then when it buys, reaches a certain point, and then sellers start pushing in, putting in a lot of energy to reject buyers from going beyond a certain area. So when sellers started putting in a lot of energy, if buyers if sellers manage to overpower the sellers, if sellers manage to overpower the buyers, the market will start selling. So sellers will be targeting to create a resistance for future selling opportunities. So if sellers manage to push this market down, they will have created a resistance for future selling opportunities. Then when the market comes, so they will have dominated that area. They will have took over that entire zone. So when the market comes up again, which is that zone, they have to push that they have to push the market down because they have already took over this area. Just like they're like just like how was a person I love watching adventure movies, but you find that for example like the Kingdom movies, you find that actually not even the movies, but how 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 history is. You find that like for example, I do hear that there's a place called in Nakasongola. Nakasongola, it's among it's among the counties of Buganda Kingdom. It's called Bururi. Is it Bururi? I'm not so sure, but it's because that the Buganda Kingdom fought and took over that area. So that's how it came to belong to Buganda Kingdom. And there are some areas that were taken by Buganda Kingdom from Bunyoro Kingdom. So each time Bunyoro Kingdom would try to fight and take over these areas, Buganda could still fight to do what? To remain with these areas because it already took those areas. So that's how it is. That's how the market is. When sellers manage to create a swingy high, they will have to make sure that even in the future, they don't allow buyers going beyond this area. Something to buyers. If buyers manage to take over, if buyers manage to get a swing low, they have to make sure that even in the future, they don't allow the sellers to go beyond that swing low zone. So here the market bought up to here, rejection started happening, forming, and then sellers pushed the market down. Then buyers tried to push the market up again, and then when they pushed the market back up again, the market reached the resistance zone because sellers had already took over this entire zone. So here the market had to come down again because this was an area which was already taken by what? Taken by sellers. Then even later in the future, buyers push the market again. Still, they never managed to go beyond this area. Sellers they push the market again, down again. Something happened again. So that's how support and resistance are. Resistance is an area of sellers, and then support is an area of buyers. Let's go to the live chat to see this.
I have a question.
Oh yes, brother.
Approximately how long does it take for the prices to rise between the resistance and support?
How long it takes?
Yeah.
Oh no, like sometimes okay, it depends on the time frame, but then we cannot determine because like sometimes it can take just like an hour, sometimes it can take like 5 hours. So it depends on the market and also on the fundamental factors. Remember, we have also fundamental analysis. So you can find that it may not take long. Sometimes it may take long. Let me show you some example. Um, when you look here, this is a support. Initially this was support, and then this was resistance.
Yeah.
So this resistance, after market coming down here, the market started buying. It took some more hours, and the market bought back to resistance. Then sellers rejected from the confirmation from selling, and the market sold back to support. Then the market didn't go beyond support, and the market bought again. So when it comes to the hours, we don't determine how long it takes. Yeah, we don't determine how long it takes. But for example, when you try to look here, where this current market is, we have this resistance up, and then we have this support down. Yeah. So the currently this market is on resistance. Drake, I do have a question. Yeah, where you see where this current market is, what do we expect? Is it a good time for us to buy from this area? Oh, Drake, I'm asking you. You can put your question in the chat box if at all you can't speak. My question is, um, I believe you can see my live chat. When you look here, we have two zones. We have support down here, and we have resistance. So this current market, as you can see it, this one, where is this market?
Uh, this market is, I could say, is at a resistance.
Yeah, it's at resistance. So Zion, I'm asking you that would you expect going to happen next from this current area where the market is, which our brothers answered as resistance. Can we? What would we expect next? Market is on resistance. Zion, I'm waiting for your question. I'm waiting for your answer. What do we expect? We're trying to analyze this market together, and we can say that this market is on what? Is on resistance zone.
Can I say something?
Oh yes.
I think
Mm,
that would not be a good time for selling. If I remember, that's what you asked.
like what do you think is going to happen next?
What is going to happen next?
Mm,
I think the price is going to fall.
mm-hmm.
It's going to fall.
Mm. Yeah, very correct. Actually, even Drake had answered that he is expecting rejection and confirmation from sellers. So, uh, when you look here, sellers have already formed confirmation that they are trying to keep rejecting buyers from going beyond this level, because we had what we call the indecision candles, and even right now, rejection is taking place from what? From sellers. So sellers want to push this market down. So, so then I have a question, Douglas. In this kind of area, as you see this live chat,
Mm.
can we buy at this current point, or if we can't buy, where would we buy from? Desmond, I'm asking you.
Okay, thank you. Uh, at this point, we
Mm,
cannot buy and we cannot sell at the same time. Why? If we don't get
mm,
a bounce back from the
mm.
resistance, with the confirmation, and from the sellers, we shall not have to sell. And if we are to buy, in case sellers uh, bring the price down, we shall buy from this down kind of like maroon block.
Oh, from here, eh?
Yes, because there's going to be a resistance according to the candles on this side, and we wait from there.
Yeah, very correct. Yeah, this one we call it a trend line support. Yeah, we shall go
May you help
deep
me
onto
to
them.
get back to get clear the reply, because it was not clear on my side.
Or Desmond, you can repeat your answer so that your colleague can hear it correctly.
Okay, thank you. Let me try again. Uh, we can only look for a buy opportunity at the trend mill support down here.
Which is
That's
here.
yeah, because of the
Mm,
accumulation candles which were on the previous history line.
is
Then we can
meaning these ones.
either this one or the upper one. On the upper line, we will
Mm.
only buy if we receive a confirmation of either the bullish engulfing candle, which we saw that the buyers have taken full control. If we do not get any confirmation candle, we can wait at the second support level down here.
At this one, eh?
That Yeah, that will be the first one, or else the second one down.
Thank you. Yeah, so um, being the fact that we are in the buying trend, it's risk for us to take selling orders. So you have to be patient. By the money in forex trading is in patient. Being patient, waiting for the market to come into your direction, then get confirmation and you buy. Not to just be on pressure. So what our brother said that we cannot sell. The only thing that we have to do, like we cannot buy and we cannot sell because the market is on resistance. We expect the market to come down, and for us to make sure that we trade as the spring trader, we have to make sure that we buy from support in line with what the trend is. So right now it's not a good time for taking any order, only giving the market some time so that it comes back to our buying zones and then we can buy. Yeah, that's it. So that's how support and resistance are. And by the way, these zones like sometimes actually how the the other advantage of the other system that you're going to get is that it can show you strong it can show you strong resistances and strong supports, meaning that anytime the market will get at that point, it will definitely buy or sell. Like for example here, this was a verified support. So simple, it means that as this market was coming down, the moment it gave this confirmation for buy, actually this was a jackpot. This was a jackpot. The market came at verified support. It confirmed, gave you a signal for a buy entry, and up to all for all these pips that someone would only be only buying, and else being good money, even here. So it shows you strong what? It shows you strong and weak resistances, just like here. Here it is showing us that there is a weak. This resistance is weak. This resistance is weak until when the strength of sellers become more stronger. That's when to be confirmed as strong resistance, and then selling opportunities can be taken maybe later in the future when the market comes back in that area. So support and resistance is just as simple as like that. So are going to be we shall be going through um, tomorrow. We shall be looking at how we can trade support and resistance, and then next week shall be how we shall look at price rejection and also support and resistance breakout. Yeah, as we move on. Yeah, so that's all for today. I just hope that everyone has understood what support and resistance are. I'm stopping here. Have a good night. Unless there's anyone with a question. Anyone with a question? Oh yes, Desmond.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, this one I'm asking about the system payment. You had put the other day in the group that we will discuss what could be a deadline for us to look for the money and pay, and then we see the way after that. So I was like, what are we saying for now?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so the final day it's of 7th of December. And right now it's 1 week and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. 15 days. Actually, it's 77, 16 days. But I wouldn't like to count the seventh day, the end of the promotion. So I was, so I want, I was asking, I wanted to ask you that what do you think would be the, I wanted to discuss with you what would be the final day so that we are very sure that, so that on that day, whenever everyone is done with the payment, then we can program with the man on the day he can work on everyone. Yeah. So after payments getting done, then we can we discuss or we can actually we can discuss that all at once. So which would be the most convenience day for everyone? Okay, when does everyone hope to get done with the payment? So far Ambrose is done. So now it's Desmond, Douglas, and Lillian remaining. So Desmond, when do you hope to get done?
Okay, I will say, what if we put it on what if we put it within these remaining days of November, so that by December 1st we are all cleared.
Oh, then, oh yeah, then, first it will be a Sunday. Yes, first it will be a Sunday. Yeah, that would be good. Actually, if at all everyone can manage this, then it means that uh, Sunday would also still be a convenient day for him to work on us, since I believe most of you on Sundays will be free. Douglas, Douglas, uh, Desmond, do you hope to be ready by 30th, by end of this month?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, then even Douglas same.
Yeah, I'm going to send you the money anytime.
Mm,
Even if
okay,
even this evening, I may send it or tomorrow morning.
okay,
Mm.
okay, good. So that
Where
means
where
that
where do I send it on?
you can send it on my MTN mobile money or cryptocurrency. But I believe mobile money is more convenient.
Yeah, it is more convenient for me.
Yeah, just send it on my very mobile money, the one on WhatsApp.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so I think we make 30th to be the deadline. Then on first straight away, he sets for us. He said on first he. So it means that on first it's going to be the connection day. It's going to be the connection day. So on the moment payments are done, then the entire Sunday, actually even me I will fix it in my program after church. We by 11 everyone would at least you have to be available so that I be guiding you onto every setup that you will be taking us through. So you will be the only thing that you have to do. I think we shall be on the Google Meet with him, but then everyone will have to make sure that he or she download the, and there's an app called Ultra Viewer, Ultra Viewer, Ultra Viewer, and Team Viewer. Then after downloading Ultra Viewer, actually let me even send the name. It's called Ultra Viewer. You make sure that you download it on your laptops, and then MT5. Then make sure that you have MT5, MetaTrader 5. I'm writing them in the group. Actually, you shall also have to make sure that everyone knows PC is fully logged in on MT5. Yeah, so that remember he's a very busy man, so I'm going to update him. Then he will fix for us program that day, and then so you just have to make sure that we are very ready so that nothing interrupts. Yeah, so that nothing interrupts. Yeah, so just make sure that you download Ultra Viewer, and then MetaTrader 5. I think tomorrow you remind me, or if not tomorrow, everyone download MetaTrader Ultra Viewer and try to make sure that it's logged in. If at all you are having a challenge, then
Ultra Viewer.
Yeah, Ultra Viewer and MetaTrader 5.
Spelling.
It's I'm sending it in the group now.
Okay.
Windows required for algorithm integration. I've shared it in the group. Yeah, then Douglas, is your MT5 logged in on the PC?
Not yet.
Then
I
Desmond.
just downloaded it today.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow
I'll need assistance in how to
install it
yes.
to log in.
Yes.
Then Desmond.
Yeah, I think if maybe by tomorrow next, we have a time to cross-check that one, it will be much better. I'd got one, just like the one you struggled yesterday with. So I'm looking like maybe the same challenge may be on the other one because I had downloaded them when I was opening up that XA account stuff.
Oh, okay. So let's go through it tomorrow. So
All right.
just make sure that tomorrow you connect to the Google Meet with your PC so that you can share the screen. Then I guide you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Then welcome. Then make sure that you get we get Ultra Viewer on your PCs also. Have a good night, everyone.